Okay, everybody, red alert. Wake up this morning to see we have a unexplained explosion in Beirut, capital of Lebanon, apparently. President Trump calling it some kind of bomb explosion. I haven't even followed the details on this. Frankly, I don't need to. This looks to me like we've got the false flag that they're looking for. I've been saying for a long time that the conspirators, the aristocratic conspirators who are trying to bring in the New World Order and to break down Western nations and governments as they exist and continental governments as they exist, trying to bring in a one world order under the international banks and the World Council of 300, trying to openly dissolve existing parliaments and governments, congresses. Not that these parliaments and congresses have been doing their job for a long time. And court systems, however, we're looking for an international disaster here, you guys. The other thing we're going to be seeing soon is a crash of the stock market because history is repeating itself. So look out, because this is going to be used somehow to create tensions that are probably going to be leveraged so that we can have different countries like Israel and Iran and Iraq and Russia and China and the United States and European nations. They want to have them dividing off or cordoning off into different groups so that we can have the world set up for another world war. This has been coming for a long time. They want another world war. Okay, not only that, but they're doing the same thing right now that was done in Germany. Those of you who haven't done your history need to look into the fact that a plague similar to this COVID, actually typhus, was used to terrorize the ghettos as a bioweapon that the Nazis had already set up in Germany. And social distancing and all these different policies were already enacted to spare the labor in the Jewish camps so that they could get what they were looking for out of them. And the human experimentation, by the way, which is what actually went down when they went to the camps, was human experimentation was carried out on Jews, as well as labor and cruelty and sadism and so on, and other people, many other people besides the Jews, many other people. But we're history is repeating itself. The United States having put in these policies limiting how many people can meet in one setting, forcing people to sort of wear a gag in public in the name of protecting them from a virus, forcing people to start suspecting each other or spying on each other to see as to whether they're obeying and wearing the gag, interfering into churches and into private things like the sacraments of burial, and using hospitals as gulags, controlling the flow of visitation and so on. Dividing out those who are disabled so that they should shop at different times or in different locations. If you look at the history of World War II and what happened in Germany, a lot of domestic policies were carried out in the years prior that started slowly cordoning certain groups, disabled people, Jews, homosexuals, political dissidents, what they called gypsies. That's really not the right word to use for that ethnic group. I don't remember the right word, but these people were all, according to their ethnicity, which had to do with eugenics and or their politics, slowly cordoned off from the rest of society. And this, I want to warn you that whatever's going on in Beirut looks to me like the beginning of a false flag. So we're going to see things moving very quickly here.